I want to talk about Call of Duty a little bit because I think it's the most popular Call of Duty ever. I think
big story.
I saw some people like say that I'm poo-pooing my opinions on the game, and I think they're right. They were like, "No, this is a slow-paced Call of Duty." It's possible that that's true when you play the game. Now, I'm not saying anything about how I play the game because I am bad at this Call of Duty. I'm better when I play by myself, but here's the thing about the party that I have assembled with. We don't know who's the best. When Vavity, Dirty, Unicorn, Midi, Urban, and me are playing, we know I'm the worst. That's clear. But we don't know who the best is.
It's not clearly Vavity.
No. Sometimes Vavity is the third best in that group.
Okay.
So we went on a win streak last night, like all night, like 6 hours or something without losing.
Like
just really winning everything and playing like multiple game modes. We're not just playing like TDM and like pub stomping. We're playing Dom, Search, Headquarters, all that stuff, and going on, I don't know, 30, 40 win streak, whatever it was. I'm just trying to catch up all the time. And when I do run into somebody, so they've got skill-based matchmaking. So I'm fighting Dirty's enemies. I'm fighting Vavity's enemies. Their enemies bounce off walls and fucking shoot you in the head twice and keep moving. It's hard. I'm getting shit on, but we're winning.
I'm getting shit on.
And you can hear they had that death audio thing. So like you get like a quarter second of their audio when you kill them, and it's very satisfying. If they're raging, they're always raging when we're playing against them. Like everybody's laughing because Dirty's constantly getting accused of being a cheater. Bobby's constantly getting accused of being a cheater. They're that good. Well, last night I was using a riot shield and a knife. It's real fun to do that in domination. You can do the throwing knife thing. It's good to cap flags. And some kind of bug happened, and I became invincible. Like they couldn't kill me. So, and I already had the knife, so I just ran through their whole team like Michael Myers until I got a nuke.
Wow.
Because of a glitch where you couldn't.
Because of a glitch in the game. Yeah. I and a bunch of people are watching me in the Discord, and the whole time I'm doing it, I'm like, I swear I'm not cheating. I don't even know how. I swear, but I'm clearly invincible. And their whole team is stopping like a firing squad, and I'm just die, just running through them. It was really fun.
Have they fixed that yet?
No, I don't know how to duplicate it though. It's just
maybe
weird.
I will buy the game.
They said that you need to like take damage from air support while tanking it with the shield, but that isn't what I did because our enemies don't get air support, and I was indoors when it happened, when it like first started. So I don't know what happened, but yeah, the game is. There are good things about the game. And there's bad things about the game. The way the weapons unlock is really weird. I won't go into the minutia, but it's quite annoying. Anybody that plays knows. And the snipers and the marksman rifles, you can sort of like Tarkov and a lot of modern shooters, you can tinker with the weapons a lot, the attachments. And so you can take a bolt action 300 Win Mag sniper rifle, take the stock off, so now it's a pistol, and then chop the barrel down to like 6 or 8 inches. So now it's a pistol. And so you run around with this pistol that one taps people to the chest with a red dot on it. So you're just pew, pew. So everybody's quick scoping with fucking pistol snipers. And there is, of course, a pistol that one taps anyway. There's a big 500 Win Mag pistol that there's one taps, and you can dual wield them. So there's some crazy shit in the game, but they make you grind really hard to get it, which is good. I only bought the game because I did say I wasn't going to buy it. The reason I bought it is because I want to play the extraction mode, Tarkov mode, and the Battle Royale mode that's coming out in 2 weeks, and to have all the attachments, which are kind of important, I think. At least I wanted them. I wanted the sights and stuff. I needed to get the multiplayer and unlock all that shit, so I'm doing that.
Do you have everything? Mostly? There
are more attachments in this game than any Call of Duty I've ever played. I haven't played a lot of Call of Duty the last maybe 2 years or something like that. I did the zombies. I do that every year. But this has more attachments than maybe Tarkov. Like this is
oh goodness.
Like some of the weapons you go through like just the grips that go out on the forend, and it's like brrr. It's like there's 15? There's 15 grips for this?
Tarkov does it. They could have simplified it for you. Like, for example, you want this optic. They're like, this optic doesn't have a mount. This optic goes in this ring mount that goes on top of this adapter that makes it work for that gun. And I'm like, all right, I'm sure you're right. I'm sure that's how it works. And I'd need to know that if I was at the gun store. But in this game, how about you just put the optic on the gun?
You know what happens at the store? They go, "You need mounts?" Every fucking time you buy a scope at the store, "Hey, you need mounts for that?" "Yeah, dude. Give me those Leopold." "Yeah." "You want it mounted? Do you want it sighted in?" Like, people know. So it is bullshit in that game. They're just fucking thumbing their nose at you. Like, "We're gun guys," but you don't know that you need 3 fucking pieces of shit to get that scope onto that gun. Good luck
Yes.
figuring it out, cocksucker. Like,
Oh, well phrased. That's perfect. That's it. Yeah, we're gun people. I bet you didn't know. Like, oh, did you think that there was a mount? No. There's a ring holder for the
Everybody
optic.
does
that
it.
holder goes to the mount. That mount goes to the adapter. The adapter goes to the gun, and you just fuck.
Every group does that to anybody who's trying to get into their, their good old boys club, though. If I went to the local golf course and wore the wrong fucking like shorts or something like that, it'd be the same thing.
Probably.
Yeah, you get roasted everywhere. You get picked on. It doesn't stop. You kids out there that listen, you're like 17 or 18. You're like, can't wait till the bullying to stop.
Wait till you're 49 and you don't know the sequence of attachments to put a
Someone, why do you forget the word optical? What are you skating down the road and some kid calls you a nerd?
I mean, that's a hilarious story. Just being called a nerd at 49. You have to be just so like, whoa. Like, you just don't even know what to say. It's like, I'm 35 years out of practice here. Like, for how to handle this.
Stinky poo-poo head.
It really just shows you the
Don't
world
worry,
doesn't
Colin,
change.
I got him.
So yeah, I don't know if I like the game or not. I think what I like is playing with my friends. I think that's what I like about this game. It's a really well polished Call of Duty, but it's $70 fucking.
I had a similar experience a couple of CODs ago where I didn't have a friend team like you did, but I played with subs. And I'm telling you, at least a couple of these guys were going to be on the level of the people that you're playing with. And it sucked because I'm very much in public. Everyone's watching me struggle to do well because I'm playing against the Vavities of this world. Or maybe they're just on the other team because they're watching me from the stream.
Yeah.
And like, it's a tough situation. People are like, you're getting stream sniped. No, I'm getting outplayed because I'm in skill-based matchmaking and everyone's so good. I'd play on my own and I'd have more fun.
This is the competitive COD, in my opinion. I think this is the one that they're adding a whole ladder, like a competitive ladder. They're adding a ranked leaderboard. Right now, you can't even check your kill death ratio. I bet it's negative. I bet it is. I would guess. I try to play the objective and not just be on the bottom of the list. Try to like catch enough flags that I'm not on the bottom. But man, I suck at this game, and I think it's because it is tailored toward better players. There's a headshot multiplier, a big one. So if you shoot people in the body, it takes 4 to 5 bullets. If you shoot them in the head, it takes 2. And a lot of the guns, it takes 1. A lot of the guns, 1 tap the head. That
started a couple CODs ago, and yeah. It was like you said, I used to aim center mass. I knew there was a headshot multiplier, but dude, better to hit 4 shots center mass than aim for 3 at the head and take 6 shots to get 3 in the head. Not anymore. Now hit the head.
I like the equipment too. There's some fun shit you can do. There's some. I like goofing around with the javelin. The kill streaks seem cool. I don't really get them, but my team does, so I get to see them. So yeah, good game. I'm gonna be playing some more of it tonight, probably after this. We're all kind of addicted. I stayed up way too late last night playing. I kept getting back on and cashing in those double XP tokens, and then like once you put one in, it's running. Like even when you're out of game, it's burning.
Oh, yeah.
So you need to play for 8 more hours.
1 more hour, but I did play for 8 hours or something. I played a long fucking time yesterday and I'm max level now. There's no prestiging.
Nice.
But
there's no prestiging?
No, because there's such an ocean of shit to unlock. I mean, when you see it, you'll want a specific grip. You'll be like, oh, that's the good one for the gun I like. And they'll be like, level this weapon to level 9. And like, oh, I've never even heard of that weapon. You find it. Oh, it's locked. How do I unlock it? Level this weapon to level 15. Oh, well, that level's only... Okay, well, I'll go... And you have this path that you have to go through, this tree of unlocking shit where you got to go do a bunch of shit you don't want to do to get the one tiny thing you do want.
I wonder what would happen if COD did wipes. Like you get your shit, and then they're like, you know what? Are you getting beat by a guy who has the best grip? Come whatever, January 1st, we're doing a wipe, and everyone loses all their shit.
Has COD ever done wipes before?
Well, CODs are like one-offs, you know. With a game like Tarkov and Rust, they wipe because they're sort of these server based extraction, and Tarkov is an extraction shooter. You know, you can. It makes sense that everybody has acquired all this wealth. Now, all right, let's get it out of here and start fresh. It's the journey is almost more important. The squeeze is more important than the juice, for a lot of people. I think it is for me. I quit once I get enough money to. In both games, and Rust, once the base is big enough and our enemies are defeated, what the fuck are we gonna do? Like chop trees and kill animals now? Like,
you lose interest.
Yeah, you lose interest when you win. That's maybe why games like Call of Duty that I'm so bad at like drag me in so much because I'm sitting there like I can do better than this.
You can always get back into Magic with me.
Yeah,
just to
and there is a non-zero chance that I do that.
No,
yeah, I mean, chance. I've never. I'm not big on self-harm, but maybe, I could get into that.
God damn it, you'd still be having. What was fun. You mentioned the skill-based matchmaking. I know people are like fighting a shit ton over that. Do you care either way? Or
the games are awful
because playing against sweaty opponents.
It's sweaty all the time. It's always as hard as you get. You never run into knuckleheads anymore. That guy who like. I don't know, like two guys are standing next to each other sniping, right? And you kill both of them. Now, as soon as you shoot that first one, it's like if you and I were standing there playing. I heard that, so I'm going to whip around and try to get you real quick. And like they whip around, like you're playing against real players who know what they're doing. Like there's no noob in the back fixing his settings. There's nobody like just goofing off. Like everybody's trying because they've got high win-loss ratios and high kill-death ratios. And the worst part is, when we begin the night, I've got like 12 to 16 ping to the server. But as the whatever like detects how good we are, how good our party is, they keep having to search further and further from us to find people who are of equal skill according to them. So now the ping is like 120. It's like you're connecting me to some asshole across the country because he's the only one playing right now who's of equal skill according to you. Like, and you could have thrown me in there with some noobs, and I could have had a great time, and they could have had a learning experience.
Yeah, it should it's
they
wild.
Could have learned they suck.
Yeah,
like, I don't really care either way about the skill based matchmaking, but that anything at all would in matchmaking would supersede your connection seems ridiculous. Like,
yeah, I agree.
That should be the primo thing you're going for. Put it with people where you have a great connection. Like.
No, I agree. That's the argument. That is the argument. But they're gonna do what they're gonna do, and I'm gonna keep playing the game. So it's whatever. When I play by myself, I have a ball. Like when I go and play because I'm so bad, right? So I jump in like a giant mode like Invasion. That's I don't know how many players are in there. I think it might be 20 humans versus 20 humans, and then I don't even know how many bots on either side. So it's just a shit show with vehicles and tanks and stuff. And so I go in there to get weapon XP. You have to get XP for each weapon. So if you've got an AK, you take a shitty gun that you don't want to use, then you get into the tank, and every kill with the tank counts as XP for that gun. So you're just blowing up bots and blowing up helicopters with the tank and getting tons of XP. So when there's a crutch like that in the game, there's no reason for them to have skill-based matchmaking and domination. Like, let me pwn some noobs. The noobs can jump in Invasion and shoot bots and get tons of XP. It's so easy in there.
That makes sense to me. Yeah, it's just like I would if I were into COD. I'm not going to buy COD for now because I'm going to get the new Vermintide. But if I did buy it, and like every third game, because I would be playing with the people in the Discord too. I'd be doing the same thing. I would be because I guarantee, however bad you are at COD, I'm worse, much worse, and it would be no fun for me at all. Especially if like you're lagging. That's just retarded.
You'll be good on controller. That's the other thing. So this is cross-platform. We're playing against PlayStation and Xbox guys.
Fire alarm.
And
1 minute.
I heard that.
Battery's getting low. And I was so surprised that like most of the time they hold their own. I was like, man, in my experience, I know me on a keyboard and mouse like shits on me on a controller because it's just so much clumsier. But when I'm playing COD, it's like, damn, these controller guys are good. It's the auto aim. They've got so much auto aim when they tinker with their settings that they can just strafe, like use the left thumbstick, and the gun will like lock onto the enemy and start moving around.
Okay, I'm good
Like,
with that. I like that.
So
I like a strong auto aim to help me compete with the PC guys. I'll just buy it on Xbox to get it then, if I do get it.
Yeah, you should definitely get it on Xbox if you get it. Because I think one of the guys I'm playing with is on Xbox. That may be why it's so fucking good. Because the auto aim, look, I don't know. That's what everybody's saying. And I've seen videos where they demonstrate what I'm just describing, where they strafe and the gun locks on.
Is there auto aim on PC or no?
No, we're just clicking on shit like raw.
Okay.
If you know, it's there's no auto aim, but there's a ton of it for PlayStation and Xbox. So yeah, if you're gonna get it, definitely get it on Xbox.
I guess that's fair. Like, because like it's easier to click on someone than direct with the thumbsticks, right?
I mean, I guess I don't know. I don't know.
I'm just going that like PC gamers are always better usually.
Not this time. Not this time. No. They've definitely given the console guys enough of an advantage that it's difficult.
It's super hard to balance.
Yep.
You know, yeah.
We should just keep them separate but equal. But like everything else.
Solid policy.
Wait, up until now, I thought that all the PC guys fucking loved cross-platform console kids, right?
As long as they don't, there's too much auto aim in this one. There's usually not this much auto aim.
It's become a meme. I don't know if I understand it. That I saw a guy stay on target as the target walked around, and he apparently wasn't touching the aim. There's a video on Reddit.
That's what I was just describing. You can use the left thumbstick and strafe, and the gun will stay on the target as you move left and right. The gun will do right thumbstick shit by itself. And it's like, come on. Like I'm over here trying to click on stuff, and I'm not very good at it. And I'm like your game's playing itself for you. Oh, and I'll say this. Here's another thing that's great about COD again. I don't know what happened. People are mean again. And racist. Oh, my. I've been called some horrific things the last couple of nights. Not just mostly my party, but I get singled out occasionally. Some mean shit.
That's Call of Duty. That's what war is hell.
Yeah, in between rounds, like it's like, what happened? Gotta watch the bomb site. Bob, he's screaming at him, you gotta watch the bomb, what happened? And they're getting mad. And then so maybe they went around and like, what happened, Dirty? Because that's how his name's spelled. It's like Dur and then the word tea, like you drink, and then they're just mocking him. And then Dirty's like, we shouldn't have talked shit to these guys. We may have fucked up here, guys.
They turned their effort up to 11.
Yeah, like like everybody's trying to unlock their guns because of all those hoops you got to jump through. But then, people start trying hard, and it's a whole thing. We had a good time though. Good Call of Duty, ish. I'm just awful at it. Good Call of Duty though.